Hello, welcome to Rando Tech Info, and today we're talking about the foldable smartphone stand by Trisco. Now, you might find this shocking, but I actually use my phone a lot. So it's probably equally shocking that I have phone stands all over my house. Heck, I have two of them sitting next to me right here. So when the nice people over at Trisco asked me to look at their phone stand, I was very interested, especially since their phone stand doesn't really look like any of the other ones I currently use. The first thing I noticed about the stand was the size of the box it came in. It's very small, and this is because of how compact the stand folds up. The multiple points of articulation, including the feet on the bottom of the cradle, really make for a nice small footprint for storage and for travel. The second thing I noticed about this stand was this silicone pad. Most stands that I have only put rubber or silicone pads on the corners of the cradle where the phone sits. On the Trisco stand, the silicone pad covers the entire cradle, making it feel like it has a much more secure hold of your device. The stability of the stand is further assisted by the rubber feet on the bottom of the stand, which are nice and grippy and keep the stand from sliding around despite its low weight. Speaking of weight, the stand weighs in at just 7 ounces, which could be seen as an advantage, but it could also be seen as a disadvantage if it makes the stand feel chintzy. However, I will say in my limited time with the stand, durability has not been an issue. Like most phone stands, the Trisco phone stand does support multiple viewing angles. However, something it does that a lot of other stands don't is it allows you to adjust the height of the stand, although adjusting the height does require a little bit of force. When I asked the Trisco people about this, they told me the friction was necessary so the stand didn't collapse when you didn't want to. And while that explanation certainly makes sense, I think some sort of locking or slotting mechanism on the device would have been preferred to the brute force method. The other issues I have with the stand are less about the stand itself and more to do with its marketing. The stand is primarily made of plastic, and I really have no issue with this. Using plastic, I think, was the right decision as it helps keep the cost and the weight of the product down. My issue is with the product's description on Amazon, where the form factor of the product is listed as aluminum. When I reached out to Trisco about this, they told me that that was indeed a mistake on their end and something they would need to address. Now, as of the publishing of this video, the description has remained unchanged, but in Trisco's defense, you can't just go out and change an Amazon listing overnight, so hopefully this is something that gets resolved in the near future. My other issue with this stand is also marketing related. Once again, going back to the Amazon description, it says the stand has compatibility for phones and tablets up to 7.2 inches, and I actually think this is completely accurate. But the included picture shows the stand holding what appears to be a full-size tablet, and I can tell you that the stand is not ideal for this task. This is a relatively minor complaint because the text in the description does get this right, but as a reviewer, I still felt like it was something I needed to mention. Finally, let's talk price. You can get this stand right now on Amazon for $11.99, which is already competitive when you compare it to the cost of a lot of other phone stands. But I have a code that I've included down in the video description that will get you an additional 40% off, and this is in addition to any other coupons that Amazon might be offering to you. Speaking of price, the price for subscribing to this channel is free.
Good one.
Overall, I do think the stand is a solid purchase for the money. No, it's not perfect. It's going to be a little lightweight for some, and the height adjustment process is not ideal. But its flexibility and portability, along with the grippy feet and cradle padding, I feel more than make up for this, and I think if you pick this thing up, you're going to be satisfied with your purchase. As always, I hope you found this video useful. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Rando Tech Info, signing out.